What would make every Mortal Kombat character turn good? Or bad? Shao Kahn. Just kill him. Just don't even bother. He'd say that. If he had a gun to his head, just like, use the hammer, it's better. Hold up, let me take my helmet off. Might blunt the impact. I suppose if all the realms were threatened by a bigger menace than Shao and the only way to survive would be for old enemies to ally together, yada yada. And if during that grueling campaign he went through a couple Marcellus moments from Pulp Fiction where someone has to save his ass from getting turbo raped, less literally than in the movie perhaps, by various old enemies, then maybe he'd do the right thing and say shit like,
"Yeah, we cool. Get your ass out of here."
That's about all you can expect from old Shao Kahn. Shinnok. Just give him Earthrealm. Just give him Earthrealm. Shinnok's one of those old geezers who don't really care that your method is better or this modern tool does it faster. They just want to do it their own way, damn it. I fully believe if you surrender Earthrealm to him, done, bang, no questions asked, he'll just hooray and forget what he wanted it for. Then die peacefully in his sleep. Tanya. Along those same lines, if you actually gave Tanya the reins to Edenia, she'd realize how tough it is to actually rule and how shit she is at it, and go, yeah, no thanks. I'd rather just make an Instagram account. Alternatively, you could just give her a big cock. Sindel. If we're talking about good Sindel turning bad, kill Kitana. If we're talking about bad Sindel turning good, also kill Kitana. Failing that, she too could get a big cock. Kitana. Well, you killed her mother, her father, her not-so-secret gym crush, and she still didn't turn evil, so it'd have to be an evil Liu Kang manipulating her or something. And if not, we could always default to the big cock. Mileena. Mileena might need 2 big cocks. Why do you keep bleeping cocktail ring? What did you think I was saying? There's plenty words that start like that. Cocktail ring, cocktail dress, cocker spaniel, condo, coin purse, college and supplements, credit cards. Not to make them sound materialistic, but women do appreciate these things. Drahmin. There's 2 ways. 1, you promise to turn him human again if he serves you and you have him do good things till he becomes good. Or 2, you let him become human and do his evil thing, be a warlord, be whatever, till he gets bored out of his skull and wants to try something different. Kabal. CeraVe skin cream should do the trick. And maybe a lung transplant. A quarter of a lung of Sindel should more than suffice. Ashrah. Convincing her that screaming children aren't possessed by demons and don't need to be purged is a good start. And maybe take her stupid sword away from her. Anyone? Just saying. Nitara. You've heard of Beyond Burger, right? Just hire a bunch of eggheads to make Beyond Blood. Skarlet. Whenever Skarlet's about to kill someone, just slap a poorly drawn Shao Kahn mask on their face and she'll fall in love with them mid-strike. You can play around with her by taking it off, watching her grrr, then put it back on and make her swoon, take it off, put it back on, off, on. Yes, she's that dumb. Ermac. Stop getting their pronouns wrong. Kung Lao. Kung Lao's pretty solid. Pretty hard to turn. You could kill everyone in his life and he'd still fight for the side of good. But if you make vague allusions that if he ritually sacrifices 6-year-olds, he'll be better than Liu Kang or actually become champion of Mortal Kombat for once, he'll do
whatever you ask.
Shijinko. Just stop letting poor, young, impressionable Shijinko talk to suspicious, creepy, decrepit old men on the street. It never works out for him. Noob Saibot. You know blackface, right? I'm thinking if we let Noob do whiteface, he'll be a little less cranky. Goro. Clearly it's not enough to depose Shao Kahn, because Goro will still miss his naughty psychopathic ex like a communist who misses the glory days. So someone needs to come along who's every bit as politically savvy, oppressive, and Machiavellian as Shao Kahn, but who nonetheless chooses to work on the side of light. And so Goro will be inspired to be good too, and that could have been you!
You were the chosen one!
Kentaro. I don't know, yarn ball? That's all I got. Scorpion. Scorpion's neutral, so he escapes this classification. Also, for all you nut jobs who keep going Harumi this and Harumi that, maybe stop mentioning his dead wife to his face might help the man move on. Kuai Liang. How to turn Kuai evil? Well, after analyzing the situation, studying his weaknesses, creating extensive mock-up scenarios, and consorting with the old gods, I have finally concluded beyond a doubt that you can't. Bi-Han. I feel like if Kuai was ever in danger of being executed by the Lin Kuei Grandmasters, Bi would have...
Must I kill again?
Enough said. Reptile. Neutral. Suck it, alignment chart. Johnny Cage. Certified fresh Rotten Tomatoes score for any one of his movies and he'll sell his soul to you. If it's aged up Johnny, just kidnap Cassie. He'll kill the entire cast for her. Beware of errands though. Cobra. Convince Cobra that he needs to go undercover as Ken Masters for the Black Dragon and that he absolutely has to embody Ken in all aspects and be a nice, helpful guy like him and never break character and await further orders and just never give him further orders. Kano, unlimited technology from the whole universe and we can't get this man a proper eye transplant? No wonder he wants to stab everyone in the kidney. Stones, not the kidneys themselves. He's trying to save y'all. Also could have Sonya seduce him and promise to do funky stuff with him, but you promised you'd dismantle the Black Dragon first and give us information about Outworld troops movements and just lead him on like that until he either becomes a good person without realizing it or kills himself. Sonya, please, I speak on behalf of every warm-blooded person on the internet, please, for the love of gods, cover those shits up. It's unbelievably ridiculous. It's like you're a card swipe device. Honestly, it's like a solar eclipse. You can only look at it for so long before you go blind. I won't stand for this evil.
I think we need to talk about her being...
What are you talking about?
What about her being evil?
She is evil. No, come on, man. She let her partner die. She disrespects her commanding officer. She rejects Johnny Cage, this great man, this visionary filmmaker, and then neglects her daughter Cassie, and she walks around with 2 soccer balls on full display. What do you mean? She's pure evil. And she's blonde, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being absolutely retarded, Sonya's... she can't even count, so it doesn't... Hey, she breaks the scale, that's how bad she is. Jax. Well, Jax has the Masturbator 5000 Pro, so he's pretty much set for life. It's very hard to turn him bad. So I guess you'd have to take his arms off again and replace them with jello tentacles that you can barely feel to the touch and that fall off when the slightest bit of force is applied. That'll push him to the dark side faster than you can say self-gratification. Cassie. Basically talk shit about her mother. I think that'll do. Come on. They're just jokes. Ow. On a more serious note, yes, killing her family and team could work, but I wonder if Cassie, being the misunderstood Gen Zer that she is, who hides everything with humor, is more the type of person who is more inclined to do anything to keep her very small group of people that she jives with alive rather than out of vengeance. So holding them hostage and giving Cassie all sorts of evil instructions like shit on Liu Kang's porch would be more effective. Liu Kang. Honestly, just copy MK9 Raiden. Like, to a T. My hat's off to you, sir. Raiden. Raiden already became Dark Raiden. Twice. Yet twice it never amounted to anything, so the real evil here is the developers. Shang Tsung. Get this, have Khan have him infiltrate Earthrealm's ranks as a sleeper agent, choosing to fight for Earthrealm in the next tournament, but then actually let him win the tournament for Earthrealm and become champion and get the medal and the cheering, and it turns out that's all he ever wanted deep down, so he's done being a little bitch about it. Baraka. Have you tried KFC? Seriously, just introduce Baraka to any kind of chicken wings, McDonald's, KFC, doesn't matter. He'll fight for Earthrealm to the death to protect that shit. Cannibalism has never been more out of fashion. Blaze. I don't know, maybe get him off that damn pyramid, let him travel the world, see the sights, get married, burn his wife to death at the first hint of sexual contact, then ice bucket challenge himself to death out of shame and guilt. Done. Problem solved. Easy win for humanity. Havik. Please excuse, what is good and evil? I no understand. Jade. Obviously, killing Kitana would be the most surefire option, but you could also just paint her outfit yellow while she's asleep. She'll hunt you till the ends of the earth and kill everyone in her way to get to you. Smoke. Are we even keeping track of what this guy is? Good, evil, neutral, Smoke, and Enra, Tomas? What the fuck am I even... Okay, just put no smoking signs everywhere, that'll do the trick. Even outside. Cyrax. Paint him red, you'll think he's Sector. Motaro. Get this. A harem of mares. Big old stables, plenty of fields to gallop and ride free and fuck on. Just forget about your women. Big, annoying-ass Centaurian women with a human head that never shuts up. You don't need that. These bitches can't talk, okay? They'll never tell you you're inadequate. Give him that and he'll ally his entire people with you. Minus the women, cause, yeah. Nightwolf. Step 1, find the few good, kind-hearted people left in the world. Step 2, kill them. Nightwolf will have no more reason to not go apeshit on all the rest. Is that evil though? Or just taking out the garbage? Debate. Sector. Help him actually ascend to true AI status. He won't have a grudge against humanity anymore. Yeah, I said it. Shiva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 BBCs. Stryker. I mean, you'd have a greater chance of straining milk out of a man boob than turning Mr. Servant Protect evil, but I can see him turning into a vigilante that makes the Punisher look like a children's story, who grows convinced that the only way to protect this realm is to fucking torture, kill, betray, sodomize, and blackmail the shit out of everyone. Batman gone wrong. So the way to turn Stryker evil is to turn the world evil enough, and he will respond in kind. Chameleon. I don't know, maybe acknowledge his existence? Make him feel seen for once? Bro's probably neutral though, so moving on. Or he would be if he existed. Rain. I mean, answering this question is a borderline spoiler for a future video, but basically Rain needs to get everything he wants to realize that he doesn't actually want it. Chameleon.
Never knew
Hotaru. He needs to get saddled on an adventure with a chaotic character that nonetheless ends up helping him, saving his life, helping them survive because they can adapt and thrive in chaos, because that'll completely revolutionize his worldview. And as I say this, I realize that my version of Kira, a crazy-ass gambler chick who makes these wild card predictions and sort of lives in the eye of the storm of chaos, is exactly what I just described. Food for thought. Meat.
Give me some skin!
Jarek. Give him a Kano eyepiece, he'll do whatever you want. Fujin. Honestly, if Raiden just keeps fucking up the way he does, Fujin will eventually snap and typhoon the fuck out of the realm, so good job, Raymond. Kai. I don't know, Black Shaolin Matter t-shirt, he'll buy into it. Quan Chi. No, seriously, who's next? Well, okay, you know what? My preferred version of Quan already turned good temporarily because his interests happen to ally with Earthrealm. It's a cool episode. It involves Shang Tsung betraying him, there's a grudge match, it's great. Reiko. You will have to publicly humiliate Shao Kahn, or rather have him humiliate himself, which he won't do, so what you will do is sneakily prep a doppelganger and have him act like a little bitch, making mistakes, poor decisions, acting like a wuss, watching blue pill videos, and steadily losing the respect of his underlings, the very last to go being Reiko, who's smitten with this man with a passion, but even he can't put up with this behavior anymore, and he begrudgingly admits to Shao that
breaking my heart.
And that's when you bring out the Earthrealm sales pitch, make him one of your own generals, have him work diligently to strengthen the realm, shedding blood, sweat, and tears with Earth warriors, and building a strong sense of brotherhood and camaraderie with them. So by the time the real Shao escapes from Pulp Fiction, Reiko will have already been converted to the light and tell Shao that he's found Jesus, and I've spent quite a lot of time on teeny tiny Reiko. Next. Rai Cho. Bo is basically a turbo alcoholic, so just keep the bottle away from him for long enough and he'll start getting cranky, irritable, he'll slap people, punch people, sodomize people, anything to get some outworld sake. Frost. Let her go through a The Proposal style sexual tension, I hate you more frenemy relationship with Takeda or someone similar that'll eventually become a worthy suitor for her and keep her honest. Subs can't be that for her because he's her teacher, he's too nice, and he's too old. Also, they might be related. Hsu Hao.
Why are you gay?
What the fuck is this guy's deal again? Another infiltrator of the Special Forces. How fucking original are we? Hsu Hao's easy. He takes his orders from Movado, right? Just cosplay as Movado and order him to wipe the Special Forces floors, dust the shelves, buy gifts for everyone at the office, and just keep him in check like that till his stupid plastic heart malfunctions. Kenshi. Kill Takeda. Takeda. Kill Kenshi. Li Mei. Li Mei kinda went through both states. She started off good, but ended up with a bad case of dragon cooties that turned her into a Movado. Remove ab guard. Mocap. Remove mocap suit. Even Ruffalo was pissed in that thing. Moloch. Remove character. I've actually covered this before. Moloch is too dumb to distinguish between good and bad, so just do the Scooby-Doo thing where you suddenly speak with more authority and give him orders and you'll follow them unquestioningly. Onaga. Oh boy. Onaga's main flaw in deception is he wasn't aware, or aware enough, of the One Being and was just feeding into its plan. He needs to know why merging the Kamidogo is a bad idea. In addition, the poor gecko's obviously traumatized from getting killed, and he's so salty about it that he's willing to go from being a mostly based outworld ruler to king of the fucking universe. And a couple therapy sessions with some really powerful, influential characters would make him see that he's projecting his trauma on the cosmos, and convince him to just go back to being the one true ruler of Outworld and be content with that. Also maybe give him an actual bipedal dragon lady friend so he's less Serena. Bihan turned her good, Noob Saibot can turn her bad. Wait a minute, so the white guy ennobles her? And the black guy makes her nasty? That's racist. Dairu. Give hairline. Darius. Definitely give hairline. Kira. I think we can go full Dexter with her and employ her as a forensic technician and someone who stabs evildoers to satisfy her urges. Dagon. Don't wake him up early. Taven. Wake him up early. Devora.
The only good bug is a dead bug.
Erron Black. Erron I actually covered. At length. Here. Please don't make me do it again. Ferrator. I mean, Jacqui Briggs.
I would rank myself at a 9.
In nobody's life are you a 9.
Kotal Kahn. I don't even know where we're at with Kotal in the actual story. He's just some moron who acts like a thug for no reason. So technically he's neutral. He's just an idiot asshole.
It's not a crime to be an asshole, but it's very counterproductive.
Kung Jin. I feel like this guy can turn evil on a dime because of his massive ego. Honestly, just subtly suggest that there may be a dark method to bring back Kung Lao and he'll take all the necessary questionably moral steps to get there. And by there, I mean become evil. Tremor. Tremor's easy. He just needs someone to care about that is not him. And it starts by showing him some genuine respect and kindness. I feel like no one ever did that. Triborg. Stop calling him Triborg. It's Quadborg. It's that simple. Cetrion. Kill Chronicum. Garrus. We've seen both. Next. Collector. Bad Collector. Good Collector. Problem solved. Chronicum. Hair? Maybe? Just any wig will do. Or just sick the one being on her. If she survives, she'll reset the timeline and never fuck with it again. If she doesn't, that's one less storytelling cancer to worry about. Win-win. But by far the simplest way to sway the Queen of Time and Space is with a big fat cock. Aha! It was cock all along, suckers!